Men's Cup semi-final number 2. It is New Zealand left to right, Australia in their gold shirts, and here's Lawson with the first carry. Hutchison to Dietrich Roach. He kicks it high across field in the direction of Andrew Newstab, who's hit by Michael Isley, and Dowling's there, Australia's leading tackler at the tournament. Regan Ware, who scored more tries in Singapore in history than any other player for New Zealand. The captain, Collier, has been stripped of possession. Malouf has it. Hutchison, flat pass to Roach. It's gone forward. Carlton Arna's alongside on commentary. Frenetic start to this one.
Yeah, just both teams, I think, need to settle down just a little bit. Interesting, the Australian tactics to kick the ball, probably knowing that New Zealand are going to kick it deep. Dietrich Roach wanted it to go a little bit longer. They had a good chase on it, but already a couple of turnovers from both sides.
Yep, New Zealand beat Australia 26-10 yesterday in pool play. It's their 25th Cup semi-final. They've played, New Zealand have won 20 of them. But pretty even right now, these two sides, as things stand. Hayden Sargent to feed the scrum. To Dowling and now Roach. He was brilliant in the quarter-final last night. A golden point win over South Africa. Penalty Australia, they go quickly. Malouf. Big Isley. Big responsibility in a cup semi-final for one of their relative newcomers. Here's the experience of Malouf. To Dowling. To Roach. Roach dummies and then gives it to Dowling. That was beautiful. And now Henry Hutchison. Cover coming across for New Zealand. It's Carter and Finianganofo. Finianganofo wanted the jackal, didn't get the decision. Here's Roach. To Sargent. To Isley. Big man runs into Moses Leo. Lawson arrives. Roach, good sequence of play this for Australia. Keeping the ball well. Change of direction again to Lawson. Lawson half gap. One more pass might do it. Great defence from Newstab and Collier. Roach swings it wide to Malouf. Malouf. Passes loose. Dowling's there just in the nick of time for Australia. Then the inside ball from Roach to Malouf. Then the cutout to Isley. Australia opening the playbook here. Collier goes in for the jackal. Sargent's there just in the nick of time now. Malouf. Change of direction. Passes to Lawson. Lawson for the corner. The tackle from Collier. They will check this one.
Touch and grounding. Matty coming to you. Try, no try, please.
Stand by, Mono.
Yeah, we're just going to check this one. Does he keep his feet in? Collier goes low. Yes, he does.
Mono, I have a decision.
Yes.
You may award the try.
Thank you.
What a start from Australia. They held their ball for multiple phases. New Zealand defended stoutly on their line. But a couple of big men showing some massive skills. Good pass from the skipper, Malouf. And then the finish was on.
Yeah, the ball retention was first class from the Aussie Sevens. And how often do we see that man, the Aussie number 12, Nathan Lawson, come up with the goods in big games for this Australian side. Roach with the left foot conversion from way out wide, and he turns the goalpost green.
Now, what would be New Zealand's plan here from the kickoff? They've got 3 lifting pods. Do Australia go deep, or do they try and target one of their big members, such as the skipper Malouf?
Roach sends it high. Malouf does really well because that was going over the sideline, but it just went forward.
Oh, it nearly come off for them though, just a little bobble. They went to pick up the ball. That's unfortunate off the restart from Australia. Now New Zealand taking their time, trying to reset. Great athleticism from the skipper.
Tough for Dowling, just couldn't get down in time. Great kick from Roach, wasn't it? He used every inch of this National Stadium turf there.
Watch the ball back. Set.
It is really not a contest between All Black Sevens and Aussie Sevens. Any form of rugby, these two nations. Here's Regan Ware. Leroy Carter, Finianganofo, bullet pass to Dylan Collier, halfway line there. Maloof
Out first.
wanted the steal. Penalty, though, went the other way. New Zealand have gone quick. Carter, Newstub suffered that terrible knee injury here in Singapore a couple of years ago. Has admirably works his way back into the All Black Sevens squad. Picks up, goes again. Isley, though, has come in with that big left paw and smuggled it away. Sargent to Maloof now. Here come Australia once more. They've had the better of it so far. Leading 7-0. Roach. Dowling leaves it behind and Carter's onto it, and he offloads to Leo. Now Collier, now Finianganofo, now Vai, Kitiona Vai, heading for the corner. Sargent coming across, he won't get there in time. And Kitiona Vai gets New Zealand within 2, his 3rd of the weekend.
Yeah, he scored some important ones too in Singapore. Here's the turnover, just one missed pass. They had good shape on there too, attack-wise, did Australia than New Zealand though. 2 passes and then assess. Finianganofo gives a nice pass, and then Kitiona Vai stepping up into that forwards role has been fantastic.
Yeah, big brother of Cody, who's also in this squad this weekend. He scored the winner on Golden Point in game 1 against Canada on day 1. And now he's got one in the semi-final as well. Conversion from Andrew Newstub from the sideline. Oh, that's perfect as well. 7 each in the Cup semi. Newstub, he goes long. Michael Hooper is out there for Australia. Here he is, number 77. Gets past Leroy Carter. Sargent to Roach to Maloof to Lawson. Lawson's going to chip and chase here. Nathan Lawson, he's got past Newstub. Tries to keep it in field, but a little tiny knock-on was there.
Oh, it must have been just on the edge. Newstub tripped, and Lawson, fantastic skills from the big man. Australia, though, interesting. They're kicking a lot of their possession away. A lot of teams have recognised New Zealand don't play with a sweeper. They usually have the front line and a pendulum on each edge. But I think Australia look good with ball in hand, not necessarily sure that should be the tactic.
I'll get there. Yeah, just to the back. Behind you. There we go.
So we're in added seconds here in the first half. Tomasi Thama, bottom right, head coach New Zealand. John Minetti and Chucky Stannard, who is a great player himself. 3 expert minds there, focusing in on this semi-final. John Minetti didn't play much sevens. He was a prop in 15s, but he knows the game pretty well now.
Oh, man, Azzy Watt. Fantastic coach for Australia in their program. Interesting, he's given Michael Hooper a lot of minutes this weekend, key minutes as well.
Crouch!
Yeah, picks up his first try on the series, did Michael Hooper earlier this weekend.
Set!
Here he is on the loose side of this scrum, driving into the New Zealand captain Collier. Good shove from the men in black. Newstub to Leroy Carter. Here's some go forward for New Zealand. Brilliant tackle, Hayden Sargent. Right around the bootlaces.
Go!
Collier. Newstub. Opportunity for an overlap here. Bounce ball over to Vi, who switched wings. Stays in field really well. Hutchison goes in for the jackal. Penalty New Zealand.
Second go. First time not on the ball. Second go, ruck already formed.
Oh, it's split-second stuff at that breakdown. Both teams are so proficient in that area. What's the call, Skip? He's going to go scrum, is it? Yep.
Scrum option.
Look at this work from Hutchison. There's the release. He's over the ball, but he's on the body.
First one, yes, but you weren't on the ball, and then you're in the second time onto the ball. And number
Just
one,
as you called it, KT, it's fine margins, isn't it? Risk reward in that situation.
Sure. Let's go, guys. Crouch!
So experienced in this situation, New Zealand.
Bind!
Played in bundles and bundles of Cup semi-finals.
Set!
Not a huge amount this season, but they've won 2 of 3. Leroy Carter. Round the back of Ware to Finianganofo. Somersaults in for New Zealand. often does this guy come up with big tries in big moments.
Well, he's the one working out of the scrum. He's the hooker. This is a set play for him. He wraps around, he's going forward, and he's powering through. That is A1.
Leroy Carter back in this New Zealand team after a few months out. And Fehi Finianganofo feeling the good vibrations in Singapore. New Zealand will go to half-time. Extra 2 here from Newstub with a 14-7 lead over Australia in the semi-final. And it'll be Dietrich Roach to get us back underway for this second half. He kicks to the far side, the direction of Malouf, but brilliantly lifted by Carter was Regan Ware. Underestimated skill that, with the ball in the air travelling quickly. Moses Leo now up to the 10-metre line. We can go sideline now and talk to Tapia Cook-Savage, who's not out there, not available for New Zealand for this game. Tapia, thanks so much for your time. How crucial was that try before the break?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's pretty crucial. We had to hit back before the half-time, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Tapia, you obviously played Australia in that pull round, so when you run it back again, what's the keys for you?
Yeah, we just got to hold on to the ball, stay in our system on defence, so not get pulled out of the line by their... they kind of go on the gas and with their lates and their shows and stuff, so we just got to stay in system and cover each other if one of us bites.
Give us a word on Kitty Onavai, who's just scored for you here. Tapia to come in, big bro Cody, of course. How impressive has he been?
He's unreal. His first tourney back in a year and a half, 2 years. So, bro, he's come back probably fitter, stronger than what he used to be. So, yeah, he's unreal.
Sorry, brother. Let's talk about fit and firing to go. Finney Norfolk has dropped a lot of kgs, and how good's he got? Yeah,
unreal. Yeah, like I said, he's in good nick. He's looking fast, fit, match fit. Oh, bro, he's been an asset for us this season.
Yeah, and with Andrew Newstub kicking goals like that from the sideline, you're looking pretty good shape. We'll let you get back to watching it. Thanks so much for your time.
Sweet, thank you.
Yeah, lovely young man. How brilliant was he in Hong Kong last week when New Zealand won the gold medal?
Yeah, he's got a lot of game time this season. It's Tapia Cook-Savage, and he's really aimed up and taken ownership of their playmaking role for New Zealand, but a long way to go in this semi-final, Rupert.
Yeah, over 5 minutes, but 21-7. 14-point difference. Dowling lifted high by Michael Hooper. That's a skill he's had to develop since he's come onto the series. Did really well there. 3 Australians committed to that breakdown, though, so might not be able to stretch New Zealand too wide here, but they'll give it a go. Malouf angling with Lawson. Nick Malouf, he scored the try to win the quarterfinal last night against South Africa. 60-metre effort.
Tackle now.
Penalty Australia.
Same one over there. Line.
Dowling. Back to Roach. Sargent, who's played well. Here's Malouf again. He's at the fulcrum of everything. Leadership with and without the ball. As is Henry Hutchison. Buys a bit of time. That's okay, went backwards. Very adept at just maintaining possession. But they're going to kick again here. And on the chase is Lawson. Newstub getting back for New Zealand. Loose ball. He's on his knees. Yes, he can't play the ball. So that's a penalty to Australia. Sargent wants to go quick, but he has to take it.
Yeah, but you're off your feet playing it
again.
He
didn't tap it, he said.
Time is off for substitutions.
That kick was a good one because of the chase. New Zealand having to make multiple changes here.
How can they sub it attack? You are making the subs. Relax, please.
Yeah, they're trying to get people on the field, New Zealand. Cody Vise out there. There he is in 25. Younger brother of Kitiona. Yep. Moses Leo, Leroy Carter and Finianganofo heading to the sideline. And Regan Ware, it looks like. So multiple changes here for New Zealand. There's Narohi Mugabe Black.
Well, they need energy, New Zealand. And that's a good shot of the multiple phases and changes, sorry, from both coaches. Just tactical nous.
So you lost it backwards, and then we were off your feet. So you need to get to your feet first before you can play the ball.
Good interpretation there from the referee Mornay Ferreira to Andrew Newstab, just explaining that decision, pretty clear.
Let's go, guys. There's your mark.
Take him.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Deirdre Roach, so lethal in these situations. He's the one Australia need to get the ball to. He's going to be in the middle.
Here's James McGregor on the field for Australia in the scrum cap to feed this scrum. 19 years of age. Roach. Good carry from Deirdre Roach. Hutchison, Maloof, McGregor. Good feet from the little man. McGregor, look at him go. 4 meters out. Great carry. Long pass from Maloof, bounces across to Roach. Michael Hooper's with him, Roach. Deirdre Roach scores. Australia are back within 9 points. The conversion would make it a one-score game.
Yeah, he's been the key, Deirdre Roach, for Australia this week, and this is a nice run. So deceptive and strong. Great setup. The clean off that was even better from Hutchison. He cleared his ball out to Roach, one-on-one, undefendable.
Yeah, Deirdre Roach easily experienced, but Jimmy McGregor just second tournament debut in Cape Town before Christmas. And Deirdre Roach to make it a 7-point game. He doesn't nail that one. So 2-score game, 2:30 to go.
And this is where they are so smart, Australia, on the restarts. Maloof's going to come in one. Lawson's going to stay wide on the near side of the camera.
Roach kicks it high towards the roof here at the National Stadium in Singapore. But how about the take in the air? Spectacular stuff from Tapaya Cook-Savage. Sorry, Naroi Mugavi Black getting the double barrel names mixed up.
Well, but then off feet.
Well, the competition was fine in the air. Mugavi Black is lifted by Ngā Shu. But it's Hutchison, the one who was identified as just coming in and sealing it off, I think.
New Zealand are going to take stock here. They're in control of the scoreboard, remember, and they're going to try and manage time.
Yeah, they're not chasing the game, Australia are, so they'll just play slow tempo now. New Zealand, they'll have a set move. It's going to be Ngarohi Mugavi Black going into first five. Brady Rush has got a very good pass on him at centre. And then Vi on the wing has been fantastic.
If New Zealand get through to the cup final, they go third on the overall standings. They'll leapfrog Fiji and France. Newstub takes his time to Collier, the captain. Mugavi Black, Brady Rush, Cody Vi steps inside one, gets away from Roach as well. No, he
knee on the ground,
was tackled.
complete.
There you go, that's a penalty, Australia. Now the door opens slightly. Can Australia take advantage? They're going to have to hurry now. Approaching the final minutes here, need to score twice. Lawson's hit hard by Andrew Newstub. What a tackle. That left shoulder. Quick hands to Rush. New Zealand looking to close this out. Cody Vi. Cody Vi flings it inside to Brady Rush. And he will run it around for New Zealand. And that should put them into another cup final and a chance to defend their Singapore title.
To talk about defend, look at it, Andrew Newstub puts an absolute shot.
We will have a restart.
On Lawson,
on
gets absolutely bent. Technique brilliant. The smaller man just showing, yeah, I'm back, boy.
Brilliant stuff. And how about the finish?
Oh, Vi just so good. I love the way he just backs himself. And then the pass on the inside, Rush comes through. And this here, he's just trying to waste time, get under 30 seconds. There's no more kickoff.
And Newstub after that. Blockbuster tackle. Kicks the extra two, 28-12. We'll have a restart here, but this is done. Australia will play it out and play for third now against GB, but perhaps having those two players injured and one that had to go home, perhaps run out of energy in this one. New Stubbs back again. What a game he's had. Started, played every minute, gives it to his captain, who will walk it over the end line. The All Black Sevens are through to a third straight cup final in Singapore. They have beaten Australia in the semi by 28 points to 12.